Good morning. It is 1:35 a.m. on Friday the 26th. I had to really think about that for a second. I am just sitting out front of my workplace, listening to the crickets and the locusts and the buzzing beetle sounds. It's really nice. I'm also, I disappeared. Also drinking a terrible coffee, because why not? Oh, it's the after. It's the after. It's not the initial, hitting your tongue part. It's the after. Like, when it reaches your throat and punches you. The air smells like urine. Not human, but like dog or cow. And cow and pig would make sense because of Hormel being a couple blocks away. But also, I guess it would make sense to have dog on the wind if everybody's walking their dog while it's nice. Oh, the joys of being in the city. It's not even really a city, is it, though? I think it's bigger than a town, but smaller than a city. I don't know. I don't know the numbers for what is what. It's a really unpleasant smell. It's okay. Soon enough, all the trees will be decaying. Well, their leaves will all be decaying, and it will smell like glorious rot of autumn. And it sounds one way, but awesome as well, because when the plants start to go to sleep, and the leaves fall and the nuts fall and the flowers wither and everything just starts to decay. It's just like this sweet aroma. It's one of the positive sides of death, I guess. Humans probably definitely are not the same. I'm pretty sure there's not a flower out there going, oh my god, I love it when people die. They smell so good. It's been a really long couple of weeks, and I apologize if anybody is uncomfortable. I'm holding on. I've been reading, which I quite enjoy reading when the reading makes sense. And most of the time, weirdly enough, the reading that I do is educational. I thought, for sure, I'd be that person who just falls deep into a fantasy and just lives it in her head and just enjoys the books or the stories. But weirdly enough, I am reading a lot of educational stuff, medical stuff, religious texts, things that have to do with societal things, just anything societal, really. History, a lot of history stuff. It's I'm just absorbing it. Every now and again, like today, I'll have a training that I have to do, and I will get really flustered because the literature doesn't make sense in practicality and use. That's a me thing, I guess. It's my flaw. I can't stop wiggling. My legs are so restless. It's not funny. Where's my doctor, my neurologist, who obviously takes care of my seizures, had noticed when I first met him that my legs were very wiggly squiggly, and asked if that was just like normal. And I was like, oh yeah, they've been restless for a long time. They got minds of their own. And tried me on pramipixole. Apparently, it is a medication for, or mainly used for, oh my gosh, my brain. It is used for the brain, but I want to say the word so I can't remember it. Oh, dementia. That fits. I can't remember. It's primarily used for cognitive behavior in dementia. Hang on. And occasionally Parkinson's. And so it helps with like jitters and things like that. And so he tried me on it. He's like, sure, what do I have to lose? Apparently, what I had to lose was being awake. Pramipixole put me into like a coma. Not a literal coma, but like I take it. And it was only like a low dose, the lowest dose. I think it was like 2 milligrams. I'm pretty sure it was 2 milligrams. Because it's like I started out at like 4. Don't quote me on the exact dosage. It was the lowest starting dose though. And I would take it and my body would just pass out. And that was not ideal for work, especially working overnights. So I decided that I'm going to deal with the squiggly, wiggly legs. They don't hurt me. They actually are kind of buff, but that's probably because I walk everywhere over the summer. Now that it's fall, over the summer, I worked on a lot of endurance training. Nothing fancy, but I kept getting frustrated with it because I would wake up at like 3 a.m. and then I'd wait until 5 and I'd go on my hour-long walk. And in the spring, it was like an hour-long walk, which turned into an hour-long run. But I would get frustrated with this run because it would still be an hour and I would be going like an extra mile, an extra 2 miles, an extra 3 miles, and still be making it home in 45 minutes. So I started out at an hour and then like ended at this 45-minute mark. Now I've kind of shifted a little because I want to change it up as things get cooler. I'm still going for like a walk, but as it gets cooler and when the snow falls especially, I want to work more upper strength, like my arms, my back, stuff like that. Just because I feel like that could be beneficial to myself, especially when Nebraska is notorious for totally dangerous sidewalks and roads in the snow. I'm sure everywhere is. Ugh. I need another sip of coffee. Yum. I say that grittingly. I've had much worse coffee, is the thing. Like, especially from specific coffee houses, like straight up burnt molasses tasting coffee. So, I mean, this isn't terrible. It just grabs me in the back of the tongue and throat and makes me super dehydrated. Like, I'm drinking a lot of water, which is, good, but also not ideal if you sleep in the daytime and wake up to go pee 35,000 times. Not literally 35,000 times, but nothing like peacefully sleeping and having to wake up to go to the bathroom, to go back to sleep, to almost get to sleep, to wake up, and the process continue. But only on my work days. So, yeah. It really is kind of stanky outside. Where's my... So, in a couple of days, on the 29th, will be one of my brother's birthdays. And then a month exactly after that will be my birthday. And I'm excited. I'm going to be turning 37. So, that's fun. And then I don't have any plans or anything, but just making it around the Earth's orbit another time, Boop. Another celestial orbit. Success. Almost success. I mean, I could die between now and then, realistically. I don't think that is going to happen, but it's a possibility. I don't know what else to say. There are things, like topics that I'm avoiding talking about specifically because there are certain things that I'm unable to do and unable to prevent. So it's kind of like self-monetization. Oh, no, not monetization. The other one. Censorship. It's like a censorship. Also, YouTube, YouTube doesn't let you block people? I found that out. Apparently, you can control pings, but that's about it. So that's interesting. Anyway, I have 12 minutes before my break is over. So I'm gonna go bring some of my stuff inside, use the restroom, stuff before I have to clock back in and continue my digital work. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day or night or whatever, whenever you're watching this. And I hope something magical finds you. Bye for now.